Hey, happy January to you. And today I just want to share a short tip here about why the first 5 minutes of your virtual meetings are the most important. Now, think about why would that be? Really the key here is that 5 minutes sets the tone for the entire rest of your virtual meeting. And so that if you can do some things here, you can really have an impact on the rest of your meeting. So I was looking for the easiest tips that you could give you this year on how you could upgrade your virtual meetings, and this is definitely one of them, the first 5 minutes. So here are 5 ways to improve those first 5 minutes. The first one is the waiting room, right? So start your meeting early and make sure that you and all the other key people who are presenting or whatever you're doing to run that meeting are ready to go before you let anyone in. Use kind of the Disney principle of on and off stage. Make sure that you have everything set before you bring everyone on stage inside your meeting. Now, bonus, there are two ways to upgrade your waiting room. Number one is you can customize the text inside of your waiting room. And so in this case, I gave the 6-step engage method about some of the things to look for that could improve this meeting. And now the next thing that you could actually do is that if you make a small video like this video is running, either if it doesn't have audio, it has captions, but it's a way, and it's actually something I tell everybody anyways. It's a little short story on how I got to be the author of this book. And so by the time they come in the meeting, if they had to wait, they've already learned so much. So these are great ways to increase the value of your waiting room. The next tip is connection before content. Connection before content. So in the beginning part of your meeting, if you do start early, it's just take some time to talk, maybe not about your topic, but get really a chance to connect with each other before the meeting starts. So that could be asking questions about what's going on. Just tell me about your latest. Allow a little social time for people to get connected before you start doing the content, and you'll find that you'll get a great value out of that. And so this is a bonus for starting the meeting early, or if you have a meeting where everyone just comes right on time, pre-allocate and say, for 3 minutes we will talk about connection before content, and maybe have an enticing question or something else. You'll find, though, I had a friend who did this connection before content, 3 minutes in a 60-minute meeting. She reported back that not only did they get more done in that meeting than they had ever done in the pandemic, but she said they got more work together as a team all day. So look for something where 3 minutes could really mean 8 hours of value for you with connection before content. Here is my next tip. The next tip is use music, right? So let's see. Wait, I got a little music here. So when you come into the room, you can play music. And so music is one of the fastest ways that you can change everybody's mood in a very short amount of time. That's why music is still so powerful. And you don't need fancy equipment to do this or be a hardcore DJ. All you got to do is do this: share screen, advanced computer audio. Again, share screen, advanced is on the top. Instead of basic, click advanced, and then look for the speaker icon, computer audio, and then play your music, whether it's YouTube or Spotify or whatever it is, and use the Spotify volume, not your computer volume, but the Spotify or the YouTube volume, and drop it almost to the bottom. And you'll find that you'll be able to talk over the audio, so that people can still have conversations, but you can use that music to set the tone in the room. Imagine that of course, you're playing music like when you walk into the room before a meeting starts. That's really the effect that we're looking for. Okay, the next one is this: welcome. So welcome to, especially to the viewers who are watching here live. If you are here, feel free to chat. Make sure I'll shout out your name. So welcome people as soon as they come in, and make sure and use their name. And if you have a large meeting, work together as a group and have some other people maybe chat their names. And again, specifically use your name, because one of the ways to start that engagement is to say hello to somebody. Hey, Ronan, there we go. Oh my gosh, we got Ronan tuning in from France. And so one of the key aspects of here is, if we were in a regular Zoom meeting, Ronan most likely would either turn on his camera and or maybe unmute his mic and say, "Oh, hi, John." Right? I just wanted to let you know that we're here in France, and it's probably late in the afternoon or maybe in the evening. So welcoming and using names is the first place to think about in those first 5 minutes that will help increase the engagement of your meeting. And then the last one is this: start on time. Start on time is really one of the top tips. Hey, Keith Streckenbach, yes, live from Green Bay. Yes, starting on time is the best way to respect all sorts of people's time for being here, right? Whatever you do, do not say the dreaded words.
Well,
let's just wait a few minutes for everybody else to log in. No, don't do that, right? Because it immediately disrespects everybody who showed up on time. Instead, either provide something of value or immediately engage the people who came in on time. And you'll find that'll be a real key. Of course, the corollary to this is end on time. I'll do almost anything to end on time, or if necessary, get permission from everybody to extend the meeting. But again, if I don't get the permission, I would continue the meeting in another segment. And that's finally one of the great ways you can see is to start and end on time will improve your virtual meetings. So those are your 5 tips. And I just really hope that this year is a great year for your virtual meetings. I found that I have been even more productive and have gotten to connect with so many people. Oh, look at Keith Streckenbeck said, I'm so guilty of saying those words. So look and see if you can change some of these behaviors or patterns and notice the difference in your next virtual meeting. You know, I am so excited for this year, for all the different things that are happening. And I hope that I hear success from each one of you, no matter if you're just doing a meeting or an entire conference or a summit, and look for the different ways that virtual can help you and your life. We'll see you next time.
Don't we start people and keep whole people? Show your God heart.